Hello everyone and welcome to Game 2 of the Go4 SC2 Cup number 90. It's going to be the grand finals between Empire Cass and Virus Satini. So, exchanging opening greetings, the map is going to be Terminus Re. This is Terminus Re. It's the ESL GSL map of awesomeness. Key high points are 1, 2, 3 expansions with 1 choke point out of the base. You've got close air if you spawn over here. That's a really shorter game than the map looks. 4 Xel'Naga caverns. Those aren't caverns. Those aren't caverns. Those are watchtowers. And this is Virus Satini, the blue Terran at the bottom of the map. I guess it's more like cyan. Blue being the standard colors. This does mean that they have favorite colors. Empire Cass we always see playing yellow. He is a deceptively strong Terran. I did not give him all the credit that he deserves, but I mean, when you think of Ukraine, you think of White Raw, pretty much. And so, I'm not really a big fan of Empire Cass, but he is kind of changing that for me as he is kind of beasting it up here and in the TSL. If you have been following that, then you know that he is doing very well there. No spoilers, but he's also doing very well here as well. Yeah, it didn't make very much sense, but okay, so Virus Satini going to be scouting out in the upper right-hand corner of the map. Does not see him here, is then going to assume close positions the other way, because if we go ahead and check out the opening build. Wow, they've already spent almost 2,000 minerals. Anyways, pretty identical from here. An early gas from Satini, early double gas from Satini, so he's looking to go heavy tech, as he is wont to do. Now, Cass, on the other hand, loves to go low tech units, loves his mass marine, like a couple siege tanks and medevacs to support later on. Satini going to be following Cass, and this is epic by Cass because he is leading Satini in the wrong direction, so that Satini gets less scouting information. 1 Marine at the ramp, and for a change here we see Empire Cass going for a fast, well not fast, but standard timing factory. This is a little bit earlier tech. Sometimes he goes 1-1-1, and that may very well be what this is. Second gas just now coming up for Empire Cass, and if we check over to Virus's base, I mean Satini's base, who's on the Virus clan, we see the same thing coming up from him. So both players kind of going for the same build. We'll see how their strategies diverge here in a second. If we look at the ramps, we see just 1 or 2 Marines up here for Satini, whereas 4 Marines over here for Empire Cass. We look at their APM to see exactly who is spamming the fastest. That's the Army tab. We see that Satini is going way up there, with Cass just kind of idling around like my APM. Now he is spamming, getting all of his production going on, and now it's way up there. If we go ahead and switch over to his player view, we see that he is all over the map, directing his SCV to go ahead and scout, sees no expansion, and at that point maybe thinking a little bit of like a cheesier build or all in, when in fact if we switch to Virus's base, we can go ahead and see that he is going for a blue flame Hellion opening. So maybe going to build a starport, although I don't see the starport. He would have the starport already, so not going to be a drop, just going to try to run those Hellions into the main base and get massive blue flame damage. So nice concave of Marines at the top of the ramp for Empire Cass, and he is going for the 1-1-1 build with reactors. I mean, with Empire Labs. Yes, they are Empire. Anyways, siege tank coming out, and so this is a little bit of a deviation from the build that we've seen Empire Cass go in. This may be his trump card. If we go ahead and check Satini's vision, we're going to see that he sees the factory in the back, but he cannot see the expansion. So this is going to trigger him, let him know that there is going to be an expansion for Empire Cass, and that will put him a little bit behind on the units. But if we go ahead and check out the Army tab, we said he is not exactly that far behind, because he does have 1 siege tank out, going to be throwing down a bunker at the ramp, and I guess that's because he knows that he knows that Satini saw a command center and that he will be low on unit producing structures. So this last little Hellion that could going to be coming out here, bringing up the rear, and going to be moving out with this first push of 5-6 Hellions. Yes, six or seven Hellions, 4S Marines, and there it goes. There goes the SCV, scouting it out there for Empire Cast, and he knows he needs to pull his units back towards the front, although maybe he's keeping them back because he wants to protect the SCVs. That's right, he recognizes that the most crucial unit here is the SCV. He does not want those blue flame Hellions to go around. He needs to raise that supply depot maybe. Oh, but those siege shots getting terrible damage. All the Marines going down there from Empire Cast, splits off some of his SCVs, but he needs to get those SCVs away from the Hellions, and all the Hellions go down. Clutch siege tank placements, and Satini leaves the game. Oh, that was so all in there from Satini, and did not get enough damage done with the harvesters. In fact, if we go ahead and look at the income tab, we see that Cass is still up harvesters because Satini had to cut so many harvesters in the beginning. And I mean, he was down 1 game, and now he's going to be down 2. This is a best of 5, so we'll see if he can perform a reverse all-kill kind of thing in Game 3. So that was a fast game. Satini definitely lost that one for himself with his ill-begotten harass. So hopefully I'll be bringing you a much better game in Game 3. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I will see you guys there. GG.